I'm so sorry that I'm late. I got the hiccups. Sorry. I'm hoping I can get through this without the hiccups. But, thank you. 2 seconds. Thank you all for joining me. Oh gosh. Sorry. Right. Thank you all. I'm not feeling well, to be fair, today. But we need to get on with this. So I'm gonna do mystery time with Wayne. Sorry, people. I'm not feeling well today, but it's all good. We're going to talk about... No, let me do my content. All my content is found on the public domain. Bullshit, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. It's in the description, blah, blah. I ain't got time for that shit. So, if anyone wants to sue me, they can kiss my black ass. I don't care. Like, what the fuck are they saying about the Mandela effect for? Now, people are going to be like, what is the Mandela effect, Shams? I started this program off wrong, people. What I should have done was I should have done a program about... It's all to do with paranormal. Obviously, it's Mystery Timey Wine. The Mandela effect isn't really paranormal, but it is. And what I should have done really was talked about the butterfly effect. I am going to make a program for everyone to talk about it. I can't see no one's comments. Hi everyone that's coming in. I am going to make a program about the butterfly effect, people. If you don't know what the butterfly effect is about, you're going to have to watch this show, innit? I'll tell you in simple terms, you don't have to watch all that bullshit science show. The butterfly effect is literally like, imagine Adolf Hitler. Yeah. And you can go back, you've made a time machine. Imagine you've made a time machine. You've gone back in time and you've cancelled out Adolf Hitler, like his mum and dad shagging each other. Do you know where I'm coming from? So he ain't born. But you know, if you done that, then you wouldn't be born because World War II had to happen for us to be here now. As bad as it seems. Does that make sense, everyone? So we would not be here as bad as it seems. And yeah, I do want to obliterate the past and save lives. But if I did, none of us would be here now. That's the truth. So that's the butterfly effect. I'll explain that another time. The Mandela effect is a different thing, completely different. Now, I'm going to give, like, here's a quick quiz. What do you think the Mandela effect is, people? Just you lot tell me. What is, hi everyone coming in, what's the Mandela effect? Can any of you lot just give me a quick synopsis of what it is? What do you think it is? The Mandela effect. Does anyone know what it is? I'll tell you, like, quickly. I think you do know, but you're just playing games. The Mandela effect. Thank you, Libby. The Mandela effect was started by a lady called Fiona. I'll get her name here. I don't want to get it wrong. So, her name was Fiona Broom. She was a blogger. Vlogger. She's one of us. Nah, not that kind of shit. The Mandela effect is something that you probably have all heard of, but you don't know what it is. And some of them are like, what is it? I'll tell you. A lady called Fiona Broom, she started it when she was doing blogging. And when she was doing the blogging, it was basically to do with Nelson Mandela people. Now, Nelson Mandela, if you don't know who he is, I'm guessing like every motherfucker on God's earth should know who Nelson Mandela is. But if you don't, Nelson Mandela was like a leader in Africa, a certain part of Africa. Sorry, I'm doing that because I got rice in my teeth. He was a leader in a certain part of Africa, and he wanted to. It's the apartheid. I can't say it. If Callie's on here, she could say it for me, but she's not. She's on here, but she can't say it because she's not on live. But what it means is, the segregation of white and black people or any other fucking colour, a segregation of a colour. Nelson Mandela was a man in Africa that was fighting the segregate that we shouldn't be segregated. We should all mix. He's my kind of a person, basically. Do you know what I mean? He's my kind of a person that wanted everyone to mix together. But because it's Africa, and in Africa, or the government in Africa, they're wankers. Yeah, they're a bit like North Korea and the Russian government, and Angela Merkel, the German one. They're a bit fucking cuckoo nuts, a bit like Biden. Sorry, Biden lovers. I ain't sorry. I really ain't sorry. I ain't lying. But anyway, Nelson Mandela was a leader in Africa, yeah, that wanted to stop racism. Let's just get to the bottom of it. He wanted to stop racism. He got arrested for it, yeah. And when he got locked up for it, and there was like, Nelson, if you say you hate white people and you hate black people and all that shit, we'll release you out of prison. Nelson was like, fuck you. He stood his ground. He's a shammy bay. He's one of me. He stood his ground. He went, fuck you, keep it. Keep your little bullshit. So, he got locked up, people. Yeah, that's Nelson Mandela, famous story. So if you don't know, that's a bit of fucking history for you. He got locked up because he didn't want black and white people to be separated. That's what apartheid means. Yeah, APERTID, I think. I might have spelt it wrong. So that's what it means. But anyway, he got locked up in the 1960s. And in the 1980s, in the 80s, for some reason, I'll tell you the reason why in a minute. But in the 80s, for some reason, everyone thought Nelson Mandela died in prison. That's where the Mandela effect word comes from. I'll get to it in a minute. So everyone thought Nelson Mandela died in prison. He didn't. He didn't die until actually he got released out of prison in the 90s. The 90s. And in 2013, sorry, Nelson Mandela died in 2013. But why is it that everyone has got a memory that he died in prison in 1980s? Now, this is why, yeah? No, he didn't die in the 1980s. He was actually released out of prison in the 1990s. And he got He didn't die until 2013. It's like Nelson Mandela had more than one wife. Everyone thinks it was just Winnie. Winnie, actually, he divorced her, wanted her head chopped off the lot. That's a different story. We'll get to that a different time. But yeah, this is where the Mandela effect comes from. Because there was a blogger called Fiona Brooms, and she was like, why is it that everyone thought about Nelson Mandela? People, please watch this. This isn't a lie. This is the truth. I've done my research extensively. Fuck me, it took me time. This woman called Fiona Brooms, she started the word called Mandela effect. Yeah? So if anyone, I have everyone coming in, I'm really sorry. So the Mandela effect is about, the Mandela effect is basically everyone around the world, no matter where you're from, having a collective memory of something that never actually happened. It never existed. This is why I said I should have done a show about the butterfly effect, because if I talked about the butterfly effect, you would understand more about the Mandela effect. But we'll go back to that a different time, and I don't want to confuse anyone. So what I'm going to now do is, I've told you what the Mandela effect is. All it is people thought that Mandela died in the 1980s. Nobody knows why we thought that Mandela died, but I have got a clue. I'll tell you at the end of the show why people thought that, but nobody knows, and it took me fucking ages to research it, and it is to do with children, those fucking dastardly kids. So Scooby-Doo. It's always them fucking kids, innit? They always fuck it up. Bastard kids. They should be saying it, not it! Fucking think they're cleverer than us adults. But anyway. So the Mandela effect, yeah, people? That is what it is about. Nelson Mandela, a lady made it up. Yeah, a blogger called Fiona Brooms, and she was like, why is it that we all thought Nelson Mandela died in the 1980s? And he didn't actually die until 2013. That's where we coined the name Mandela effect from. Now I'm going to move on and give you examples, because some of you might still be a bit confused and think, Shams, I don't understand. What do you mean? He was locked up. Right. I'll give you a quick example. Do you remember the film Forrest Gump? Do you remember that famous saying about the chocolate? Can any of you lot put on here now for me what Forrest Gump, when he was sitting on the bench? No, not Megan's bench. You lot talk about Megan, I'll slit your throat. Shut up about Megan. Not her bench. Fucking Forrest Gump's bench. Now, do you remember when Forrest Gump in that film? Forrest Gump. Do you remember when he's sitting on the bench, people, with his mom? Can you remember that famous saying? Someone write it down for me, please. The famous saying that Forrest Gump had. I'm going to give you examples of the Mandela effect, and you thought they said one thing when it didn't happen. And with the Mandela effect, while you lot are writing it down, what Forrest Gump said, yeah? I'm going to actually give you, there's different examples of the Mandela effect. There's a visual example. So sometimes you think you see things and you haven't. Sometimes it's misquotes, like in a certain song or certain words, which I can explain away, and I will do later on in the video. Life is like a box of chocolates. Is that what you think it says, the Viking Queen? Anyone else? It might be right. I'm just saying. Do you remember that famous Forrest Gump? Sitting there, the chocolate one. What does the mum say? Life is like a box of chocolates, innit? Yeah. Can people please write if you're joining on the show? Yeah, life is like a box of chocolates. I just want the first bit, not the other bit. No, not the other bit, just the first bit. What's the first bit that she says about the chocolates? That's all I want to know. Because Forrest Gump's mom never said life is like a box of chocolates. Watch the film. She said, Forrest, life is a box of chocolates. So why is it that every single one of us remember that she says life is like a box of chocolates? Why do we think that? So, you see, that one is a hearing one. She doesn't say life is like a box of chocolates. She's never said that in the film. Watch a film and call me a liar. She actually says life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't say life is like. So why is it every one of us have got it in our head? Why? Now here's another one for the for things like hearing. Yeah? Where we can misconstrue certain things. There's one called the Barristone Bears. I don't really know about it, yeah, because I'm not American. But if any of you lot have heard about the Barristone Bears, you will hear it's not. The Barristone Bears, if nobody knows what I'm on about from any other country, it's a famous like book, yeah, in America. Boom, children's book from America about bears. Yeah. It's not called the Bernstein Bears. Actually, you see, you got that wrong as well, Viking Queen. It's a Bernstein. Now read it. Gypsy Nights. Look at the title. Look at the title. Now, I've thought the reason people might have got this wrong collectively, don't forget, we're talking about, yeah, this subject, which is called, you know, the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is a group of people from around the world, no matter where you are, what country, what colour, what religion, doesn't matter who you are, what age, what sex. Why is it we've all got a collective thought after watching something or seeing something or recollecting a part of an history, and we've all got that part wrong? That's called the Mandela effect. We've all, as a collective group, got the information wrong. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about the butterfly effect in another show is because I will talk about parallel universes. I don't want to mix people up, so I want to stick to the Mandela effect. But parallel universes is another thing. But the Berenstain Bears isn't Berenstain. A lot of people will spell it with the EI or the IE, but it's Berenstain Bears. But when I was watching it, I thought maybe it's because it was like Berenstain, the way they pronounced it made it sound like Berenstain. So maybe that's why everyone thought it was called Berenstain instead of Berenstain. But the actual name isn't Steen, it's Stain. Same like Beam Me Up Scotty. Never happened. He never said Beam Me Up Scotty. No one has ever said Beam Me Up Scotty. Ever. Ever. Ever on a Star Wars. Yeah? Sally Field. Thank you. Thank you, HRH Gypsy Notes mentioning that, because we were talking about that. Sally Field did mention something. Yeah. Do you remember when Sally Field, she mentioned something? If anyone knows who Sally Field is, she does paranormal videos, yeah? Gypsy Nights, if anyone wants to know about Sally Field, Gypsy Nights, can you write it not in here, but in the comment section, if anyone wants to know about Sally Field, she is alive, she's real, and she does things like what I'm talking about now. You know what I mean? And she was part of the Mandela effect because she made a video and everyone thought she said a certain thing, and everyone has got this video that she said it. videos disappeared. She never said it. It never happened. Sally's adamant she said it. And a few people that I've spoke to are adamant it happened. They've seen the video, but it never happened. Here's another example. Has anyone ever heard of Curious George? Tell me you've heard of... If any of you lot have got children, have you heard of Curious George? Has anyone heard of Curious George? Oh, Sally Field. I was on about the other Sally. There's another Sally. Sorry, JC. I was on about a different Sally. Sally Field, the actress. She's very spiritual, though, that one. Has anyone ever heard? Yeah, she was a psychic. No lie. Mad, innit? Has anyone heard of Curious George? Let me know. Little Monkey. Well, I've got an explanation for this one. Because this one, everyone thinks, you know, when you think of Curious George, has he got a tail? When you think of that little monkey, has he got a tail? Cali Cat? No. But Sally Field, she probably did play Shirley MacLaine. I'm sorry, she probably did. But has anyone ever heard of Curious George? If you want to hear about the Mandela effect, if you want to know how the Mandela effect will affect you, remember that cartoon called Curious George. Yeah? It's a little cartoon about a monkey. Now, most monkeys have got a tail. When you think of Curious George, you think of a tail. He hasn't got a tail. He's an ape. He's not a monkey. He's an ape. He hasn't got a tail. In every cartoon, Curious George has not got a tail. He's not got a tail. Yeah? Same as there's never been a film or a video saying beam me up, Scotty. Same as Forrest Gump's mom never said life is like a box of chocolates. She never said that. What you got to understand is the Mandela effect is, why is it that we all think this? Why do we all think that Curious George had a tail? Pikachu? Pikachu. Does anyone remember Pikachu? Pikachu, the little yellow fucking thing from Pokemon. You might have to play the Pokemon games and shit like that, or your kids have, or your grandkids, whatever. But everyone must have heard of Pokemon. Now, when we think of Pikachu, what do we think of Pikachu? With a black tail. Pikachu hasn't got a black tail. He's got black ears. But on many cartoons that are depicted of Pikachu, they've depicted him as a black tail. That's the Mandela effect. Why is it that we make up certain things in our head and we just stick with it? That's it. Boom. But the original never happened. Like Scarlet, oh, what's that one? With that film, Scarlet, oh Johnson, whatever her name is, and that bloke. And he says a certain word to her. But that wasn't the words that was actually said. Pikachu's tail was yellow, like his whole body. But everyone imagines his tail as having a black on it. Have a look on Google now. A lot of people have drawn Pikachu, and those are the fake ones, people. If his tail is black, it's fake. So if you buy any pictures of Pikachu or anything like that, it's fake. If the tail is yellow, like Star Trek, Captain never said beam me up, Scotty. Linda, he never said beam me up, Scotty. Do you know where I'm coming from? Why is it we've got it in our heads that he actually said beam me up, Scotty? Because he never did. He's never said beam me up, Scotty. He didn't. Linda, show it me. I've researched it. He didn't. He has actually said words around it like, Scotty, you can beam me up, and things like that. He's never actually quoted those words. Like Forrest's mom never said, life is like a box of chocolates. She said life is a box of chocolates. It's like, I've got a few other examples. Told you about like Shazam. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Shazam. Right, you would never have heard of Shazam because it never existed. But what do we think of Shazam? There's a program called Kabams. I don't know, but there was a man on there, yeah, and he played the genie on it, and his name was Shazam, yeah, and they thought he was Sinbad, but it didn't, Linda. Linda, this is what I mean. You would be adamant. Yes, it did. I've seen the program, Shams. And Linda, I've sat there and I'm like, I swear I've watched Star Trek. And I've heard him say, beam me up, Scotty. But he never did. I swear I watched Forrest Gump and they said life is like a box of chocolates. But it never happened. Are we living in an alternative universe? That's the next subject that we are going to be talking about, people. Because this is like the Mandela effect is everyone around the world remembers a major event that has happened. But it didn't happen. It never happened. So what did happen? Thank you. Francis' mum said life was a box of chocolates. She never said life is like a box of... So why is it we remember that saying, life is like a box of chocolates, when she never said it? Why is it remember Curious George with a tail, and he never had a tail? Pikachu with a black tail, he never had that. The Barristeen Bears, but it's called Barristain. Stain, as in a stain on your top. Like, what? Why do we remember? Are we live? Do people have alternative universes or what? And being religious, it makes me fucking very funny about it. Do you know where I'm coming from? But yeah, the Mandela effect was coined by a lady called Fiona Broom. It is to do with what happened with Nelson Mandela. And there's a million and one subjects I could talk about, which I'm not going to delve into. I'm going to let you lot, if you lot have got anything to say about it, let me know below. I didn't want to do a deep video tonight. I just wanted to give a basic on it to make you understand what it's about. So, was the show alright, people? I hope it was. And what you give me, whether it was alright or not. If not, I will do better next time. But I just didn't want to go too much into it. Like Hannibal Lecter, that's another one. You know when he says, hello, Clarice. He didn't say hello, Clarice. He says, afternoon, Clarice. What do we all say? He thinks that. What do we all think? He says, hello, Clarice. I've met a million ones. Luke from Darth Vader. I am your father. Yeah. He never said, like, what we thought he said was actually different to what he actually said. Do you know where I'm coming from? I've got a million and one mirror, mirror on the wall. She never said mirror, mirror on the wall in that fairy tale. She actually says magic mirror on the wall. So why is it that we've rewritten history and changed it to mirror, mirror on the wall? Maybe that's Disney. Do you know what I mean? But people, I hope you enjoyed my quick explanation of the Mandela effect. Next time I will talk about other effects because there's a million and ones, and I like to delve into the paranormal in that way. So when I'm doing mystery time, it's not going to just be about witches, aliens, ghosts, you know, things like that. I'm going to talk about things like this, like, you know, the Mandela effect, things like astral projection, things like witches, you know, there's going to be a million and one things. And if any of you like have got anything that you want me to delve into, which I know a few of you have, I will be doing it. Right, in the next few days, I am going to be doing a quiz for you lot. Yeah, and the quiz might be about certain topics we've talked about on the show. And don't forget, when we reach 25 members, there's going to be a competition. We've got 19 so far. So people, come on, join Shamz membership. It's only $4.99 a month, and you get private videos, like the parodies and things like that. You can, anyone that wants to know what I'm doing on the shows, it's not me that decides. It's the members that decide. So I'll give out on the members only page a little survey, and they can decide what we're going to be doing from now on. Do you know what I mean? So any topics, the members are deciding. So if you want to be in control of Shams, join the Shams Don't Care. The description is in the page below. Don't forget to press the like button if you do like the subject. If you do want more content, press subscribe. Share if you think it might interest anyone. But before I go, I do want to give a shout out, obviously, like, hello to all my HRHs. My fucking phone. Where is it? Where's my fucking paper? My fucking HRHs. Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't even need the fucking paper because I know who they are. I know all my HRHs. I know all my bitches. Right. Are you ready? If you want to be an HRH and get a shout out, this is how you do it. Press the join button. You can be on Shamz members. You get fucking extras. Freebies, the lot. Right. All the ones that haven't changed their names to HRHs, I'm going to read out first. I want to say a special thank you. These are my special members. So everyone that is going to star, thank you. These are non-HRHs. They're so special. These are duchesses, duchess, and dukes and earls. We've got Shrilly Temple, Linda's live blog. Please log into Linda's live blog. Shrilly Temple, people. She will be doing a live show with me. Coming up soon. Next week, we've got a lot of live shows. If any members want to do a live show with me, let me know in the comment section down below. And I will arrange it with you. Like Linda, if you want to do a live show about your cooking or anything, let me know. Charlotte Theon. If you want to do a live show, Charlotte, about your little piggies or the baby swimming. Seeking Rainbows. Where are you, baby girl? Boy, girl. I don't know if Seeking Rainbows is a boy, girl. But I like him all right. Mama F6! I know, I'll probably be on tonight. Mama F6. Laurie K. Laurie K. Laurie K. Okay. And Diane Denham. Right. Let's move on to our HRHs and then we're going to go. HRH Trillion. My fucking baby bro. My baby bro, Trillion. If you want to know what Trillion looks like, people, go onto my parody. It's in my list. We've done a Canada one. The one that's got Canada on it. Trillion is actually on it. No lie. Yeah, good looking white boy. But he's a doctor. He's single though, girls. But you got to get through me first before you get with my brother. Because I'm a strip bitch. He's good looking. He's got brains. I can't have him wasted on the whore. Gypsy Nights are poor. I can't do it. Like Calicat. HRH Calicat. As our Gypsy Nights are poor. I can't show you the cat. But them two, they're my main minxes. Calicat. We got, fuck name. We got our HRH Calicat. HRH Trillion. HRH Gypsy Nights are poor. HRH Real Life with Jonesy. By the way, people, join Real Life with Jonesy's channel. She's got a channel. Cooking. Say that, no lie. Join it. We got our Sue, but we don't call her Sue anymore. We call her Sparkles, the back here, Snatch. Same as our Siobhan. We call Siobhan, you can call Siobhan Stinky Fanny. She's HRH, Stinky Fanny. But I'll call her Smelly Cat. So you can call her Stinky Fanny or Smelly Cat. Smelly pussy, get it? Fanny, pussy, cat. It's mine and Siobhan's joke. If it was up to me, I would have called her Siobhan. Because I call myself dark, innit? Like midnight blue. I would have called her sparkle blue. Like white blue. Because she's as white as white. She's like a paper bag white. And I'm black as my fucking jumper black. So I'm midnight blue. And there's paper white blue. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's call Siobhan paper white blue. And let's call me HRH Midnight Blue. I should have changed my name to Midnight Blue. Siobhan is Stinky Fanny, Electric Blue. Siobhan, are we being racist here? Because I'm being racist towards blacks and I'm being racist towards whites. And I ain't nobody saying shit, Siobhan. I'm there going, Siobhan's like white, you know, people. She's like so white, she's whiter than my paper people. She's whiter than this. And me, I'm blacker than these people. I'm blacker than midnight blue, you know. And everyone's like just laughing. But isn't it good to have a community where you can just laugh a bit, you know what I mean, without feeling a bit like... Fuck it, I'm midnight blue. She wants fucking paper white. I can't call you Sparkles, because Sue's called Sparkles, and we don't know what colour Sue is. We don't know if Sue's got a fucking tan in it. Gypsy Night, has got blonde hair like me. I reckon has white like you, Siobhan. I reckon it's whiter than this fucking side. I reckon Gypsy Night is whiter than this. I think there's fucking white on. Bright white. It's fucking... What colour am you? Sparkles. Are you bright white like that? You know what I mean, yeah? Are you going to be like a light bulb? Am I going to need some shades on? Tell the truth, because you know you white people, you don't understand how it hurts my eyes. I can't look at you white people, you know. You made my eyes hurt, man. I need vision control. This is still mystery time, innit? Oh, fuck. I'm still going on, like... I'm sorry. Gypsy says it's dark. So I don't need glasses for you. That's all good then, Mush. Because tell you what, I'm blind as a bat. Right, let's carry on. Real life with Josie. HRH. Ultraviolet light or glow in the dark. Mate, Siobhan, Halloween's coming up. Can I borrow you for a party? If you're one of them white people that glow in the dark, can I stick you in the corner like a lantern? I'll play the black freak. I'll be the black tree. There's some branches. Branches. Do you know what I mean? Sorry. We work together, innit? Right. HRH Amethyst. My little purple gem. We've got one queen bee on here, people. But we got another one. And I've got to give her a props because this queen bee I love this queen bee. HRH, the Viking queen. The cheeky beach has only got a fucking name called Queen. I couldn't believe people. I was like, HRH Viking Queen. I was like, did this bitch just say that? I thought they was going to put HRH, the Viking Duchess. or Empress. The sheep. People, let me finish this. Finish. Oh my God, Sweet Pea. My fucking HRH twinny. I said Amethyst, a Viking Queen. I fucking love her. Sweet Pea. Calicat. Libby. Libby is the Irish one, people. Libby. Libby's taking over my show. Everyone's loving Libby. I'm like, what the fuck are you loving the Irish accent? Why don't you like my Birmingham accent? I'm from Birmingham. I'm from Dudley. Dudley. Why don't you like my accent? I'm from Dudley. I can do a bit of Jamaican. Jamaican. Fake. And then I did say Stinky Fanny. I said all my HRHs. Did I do well? I've mentioned the Mandela effect and I've done all my HRHs. And I've got a quiz coming up for you, lot. Do you lot want a quiz? Not tonight. Do you lot want a quiz in the next couple of days? What do you reckon? Come on, people, talk to me. HRH Gypsy says she's peaches and cream. That's sweet. You're fucking sour. I'm joking, you bitch. Don't go in the mood. Who wants a quiz in the next couple of nights? Probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow, I might do a live show. Don't forget, all you lot, any HRHs on here, we're having a private show. Don't tell the rest of the community because I don't want to make them jail. But anyone that's at HRH, we're having a private show in about 3 days. I'll put the notifications out. But we're having a quiz for everyone. But anyone that is an HRH, yeah. Stinky Fanny, you love them quizzes. Give me some ideas on the quizzes, yeah. Write down below what you thought about the Mandela effect. Yes, the quiz. Sorry, trying to get Moo to sleep. Oh, Moo! Give on to Shamz a kiss. Everyone say hello to Moo. That's Harriet. You know Harriet? Do you remember when we went to the Black Country Museum when we was in the drive-by? God, that sounds like we was doing some shootings. You never know with me and Harriet. But yeah. When we went to the Black Country Museum, we were supposed to be there, and we went in there for you lot, and I filmed it. That was funny, isn't it? That's Harriet, the one with the nice car. Harriet will be doing a live show with us as well, again, people. Calicat, because I know you lot loved it. She'll be coming on. Shrilly Temple. HRH Gypsy Night. Libby will be doing some more therapy time with a little wine. Yeah. And we've also got the Queen Bee and my sister Sweet Pea. But we've got Queen Bee, Viking Queen. They'll be giving us, oh my God, some brilliant info. So people, we have got so many fucking shows coming up. Like, I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm like, I want to do them all now. But obviously I can't. I'm going to go. We've been 44 minutes in. I said I'm going to do 45 minutes and I've done it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Donate if you can because it does take time to research money, the law. It's not free. So please support a motherfucker over here. Yeah? I hope I explained the Mandela effect enough for you lot. I can elaborate more for you lot if you want. Okay. But I just wanted you to know the basics. Yeah, so I genuinely hope that you all enjoy the show. I've got lots of gossip coming up soon. It's 45 minutes in. I'm at my time frame that I said I was going to do. I love you all. Thank you so much, all the ladies that helped me do the research. Thank you so much. And people, don't forget, all of you, like, any of you, like, that wants to do a live show with me. I'm only doing live shows with people that are on here with the stars. If you ain't got a star, bye. But anyway, I love you all. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I'm fucking buzzing. Thank you. Next time we might be doing witches or aliens. I don't know. Or I might go into the butterfly effect. See you later. Come on. You know you wanna.